Hello fellow unicorns and welcome to another video. My name is Mina and I'm a professional manga teacher, and welcome to my Mistiqarts YouTube channel, and welcome to my latest in the series of evil princess portraits or artworks, where I will be reimagining Megara from Hercules and a tiny version of the three-headed Cerberus by her side. And of course I wanted to ask you guys to check out the bell button next to the subscribe button, so that you are completely sure that my videos will be reaching your sub boxes and that you will be notified every time I publish a new video. And of course, one big shout out to the very beautiful and very talented Emily. She and I have actually done this art as a part of our collaboration, where I would be drawing Meg as an evil, vengeful spirit, and Emily would do a corresponding video on reenacting the makeup of my design. So the makeup you see on Megara today is actually the makeup Emily will be doing in her video, and you can see the link to her video right here and under the video, and of course at the end of this video where it will be clickable. So check out Emily's channel. She's a very sweet, very wonderful person with a beautiful angelic voice and very good makeup skills. So let's get back to the video. The design I wanted to do on Meg was pretty simple compared to a lot of my other designs, where I cross over some Final Fantasy inspired designs of clothing, because in ancient Greece and in general you don't have so many frills or clothing details like on other princesses. So what I decided to use as a main element for her dress is a lot of chains representing her being bound to the underworld, and a lot of ripped out floating clothes, and just turning Meg into some sort of a vengeful banshee or evil spirit, something like she was at the end of the Hercules movie, but just imagine if she actually went being corrupted or evil and just stayed in the spirit form. So I wanted to reimagine her as an evil, vengeful spirit. And if you actually check out the history, well, not actually history, but the myth of Hercules, you will find out that stuff between him and his wife did not end very well. So I won't be spoiling anything, but if you're interested, check out the real myths of Hercules and his wife and the Greek gods, and you will see that the true story of the Greek gods was a bit complicated in the least, and I was very fascinated by this when I was a kid. I wanted to read upon all the mythological creatures, how they came to be, all about Zeus and his adventures, and all of the gods and goddesses. I particularly liked Athena the most, because she was the strong female protector and lover of nature, and she is actually a goddess of wisdom, so that's why she inspired me the most. So let's get back to the drawing at hand. The thing I'm currently using here in the little tube, well, not tube, but a little container in my hand, is actually a masking fluid. I just recently discovered this little gem and I wanted to order it and I wanted to try it out, and my inactivity on the page is probably because this video is a shortened and sped up version of my stream. You can actually check out this stream in its real live speed in the link down below on my Twitch channel, so you can check out that. I usually do a lot of chatting with people on stream, and I usually do a lot of useful advice giving, so make sure to check out and subscribe on Twitch. I will be doing streams 3 times a week, and if you miss my stream, the streams are being recorded and you just need to log on and watch them. So this time I have actually used the masking fluid to mask over the chains. So chains, no matter how much I cover them with color, will not be covered in color. They will refuse the color because they are covered with the masking fluid, which has solidified into this sort of rubber texture. And no matter how much I cover them with water or colors or anything, the chains will stay completely white until I find something to just scrape the masking fluid off, and it won't actually do anything to my line art in a negative way. Everything will be perfectly preserved as it is until the moment I scrape off this layer and decide to color what I have previously covered. And this is amazing. This is an amazing piece of like art supplies. It is a bit costly. I think it's kind of a thing for like more advanced artists who do this kind of art for like a job, and they really need something to quickly cover and protect their small details so they can work faster. But anybody can use this. It's very easy to use. My personal like bad grade on this particular product is that the smell is horrible. It's just this disgusting smelling rubber latex sort of an odor, and it's just like my suggestion to you guys is just don't hold it next to your nose. Try to like hold it somewhere away from you. And it has a very specific way of use. When I got it, it had strict instructions on not to be used unshaken, so it has to be shaken. And after use, you need to dip and wash your paintbrush in a tub of water filled with some sort of a diluted liquid soap or dishwashing soap. So it's very important to get your brush cleaned right after using the covering, the masking fluid, because otherwise the masking fluid will encase the brush in it and solidify it in rubber, and brush will be destroyed. And if you guys like your brushes like I do and pay them as much as I do, you will want to just take care of your brush, trust me. Otherwise your brush will be ruined, and then you'll have to buy a new brush, and that just sucks. I mean, everybody should take good care of their art supplies. So yeah, as you can see, I'm doing thin layers of watercolors. You can basically use any type of watercolors for art like this. The downside of watercolors though is that you need to work a lot with a lot of layers and with a very thick paper to get a very strong color. And because I have been working on a thin piece of paper, I wasn't able to work with watercolors in thick coats, and that is why I have decided to do a combined technique where I would compensate the contrast and the vibrancy of colors in certain details by using Copics. And that's what I did right here. I literally took some Copics and decided to make some smaller, more intricate shadings and details and textures directly with Copics when all of my watercolor stuff was done and dried. And this isn't like technically cheating, so this is just doing a combined technique. I have seen a lot of artists do this, especially when they want to have a clean looking skin color, because sometimes you can't get the same shade of color twice when you're working with watercolors. You need to just use the shade that you have at that moment, but it's usually not enough to cover a full surface, and that is why a lot of artists just compensate certain stuff by using Copics. I have used Copics a lot and I personally love this technique. It's so nice to actually cover certain areas fast by using watercolors and then just add the vibrancy and add the intricate little details with Copics. And of course, white jelly roll to the rescue, my favorite tool and just a thing I cannot live without because it makes everything pop. It makes everything so much more fun, so much detailed, and I just love it. I personally always recommend this particular jelly roll pen. It's Sakura jelly roll, but you can also use different ones and just test them out at your own pace and check out which tools and combination of tools you like the best. I hope you guys liked the video, and please leave a comment about some future prints you might like me to do. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you want to learn how to draw manga, check out my book Manga Crash Course, available in English, French, Serbian and Chinese.